Alright, what's going on YouTube? I had to make a quick video talking about what happened to me when I tried to use one of the cool features on my DJI Spark. Basically, I was using the active track feature and I made a huge mistake, as you can see in the title, and the results were pretty ugly. And basically that's definitely something that I had to make a video about and just really talk about I guess what you should pay attention to when you are flying your Spark and at a lower level and the obstacles that could be around. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the video play, and then I'm gonna kind of give my thoughts on what happened to my Spark after you see what happened. Alright, as you can see, my Spark did survive that hit, and the main thing that really happened was it lost the active track feature that it was doing, and it just kind of flew off. And even after it did lose the active track on the car that it was following, it did try to kind of relocate it. And if I was kind of good enough to really get it back behind the car, it might have actually kept on with the active track. But after that, I was kind of, mad at myself for the simple fact that I did kind of almost potentially destroy my Spark, and who knows what would have happened. I mean, it wasn't that high up. I'd say that was maybe about 15 feet or so, maybe 20. But either way it go, to kind of hit a power line and fall down, it could have gotten ugly. So I'm glad my Spark did take that hit to that power line like a champ. And basically all it did was kind of, gather itself, kind of flew over to the next, across the street. And I just kind of took control manually and brought it back. And I actually kind of still redid the active track and got the footage that I wanted with, the follow me mode or active track mode. But I got my footage, which was, pretty cool. And I was able to get that footage because I did have a few extra blades that I could use to, just kind of take the cracked ones, replace it, and keep on going. But the moral to this story is, for any drone that you have, definitely be careful and make sure that you are aware of your surroundings at all times, because that, like I said, that could have been an ugly moment that really would have had me coming out of pocket to either replace my drone, and I did get the insurance, so it would only have been like, I think 60 bucks or 70. So that would have been the okay part about it, which was I didn't have to come completely out of another 300, 350 or whatever to replace my Spark, but at the same time, you know how it is. If you have your mindset on getting footage, you should know what's going on, and you make that kind of almost a silly mistake, you're going to be a little bit upset with yourself at least. So it definitely worked out for me. I got my footage, got my drone. I'm definitely ordering some new propellers as backups just in case, because those were, I used my last two as a result of what happened. But either way, that's really it for this video. I just really had to point out how safe you should be when flying your drone, which is something that I guess they warn you of anyway when you kind of go through the tutorials and the setup and all of that. So with that being said, that's really it for this video. Definitely comment and, you know, kind of share your moments if you had, you know, a situation where you crashed your Spark or almost crashed your Spark, and you know, tell me how it went. But other than that, this video is over. Thanks for watching. You know, like, subscribe, and comment. I'm out.